Hello, my name is Corbin from Alliance for Workforce Development, and I'd like to share with you some information on the Work Opportunity Tax Credit, a higher incentive for hiring untapped labor pools. What is the Work Opportunity Tax Credit? The WOTC is a federal tax credit available to employers who invest in American job seekers who have consistently faced barriers to employment. Who are the targeted groups in this? A qualified temporary assistance for needy families recipient, a qualified veteran, qualified ex-felon, a designated community resident, a vocational rehabilitation referral recipient, a summer youth employee, a SNAP recipient, otherwise known as food stamps, an SSI recipient, a long-term family assistance recipient, and a qualified long-term unemployment benefit recipient. How is the credit calculated? Credit is based on 1 year's work from the qualified employee's start date. A basic rule of thumb, utilizing the most common maximum WOTC credit group, would be 40% of wages to the qualified employee up to $6,000 in 1 year would equal $2,400 in maximum WOTC credit, provided the employee worked over 400 hours during their first year of employment. Maximum credit would be reduced to 25% if the employee worked 120 to 400 hours. During their first year of employment, no credit will be earned if an employee worked less than 120 hours during the first year of employment. Veterans will typically generate a higher credit amount than any other targeted group. Here's a brief screen showing the maximum credit per targeted group. As you can see, there is a much larger pool for the maximum credit of 2,400 than there is at the higher pools, meaning the long-term family assistance recipient at maximum credit 9,000, and then qualified veterans, maximum credit 9,600. Summer youth credit is low. However, this is only for people under 18, and they're only working throughout the summer. It would make sense that the credit would be smaller by design. Please note there are restrictions. An employee cannot be related to the business owner, and you cannot use WOTC credits along with other credits. The Workforce Opportunity Credit is indeed easy. The process can be integrated into your current job application process. Simple discovery questions will determine the pursuit to qualify a new employee, and you have 28 days to submit necessary forms from a new hire start date. Here's a brief step-by-step from qualifying employees to claiming the credit. Please note all pertinent forms and addresses will be linked at the last slides. Have all candidates fill out your normal job application, but also include the ETA form 9061 for a private business or 9062 for a nonprofit. The answers on the ETA form will tell you the viability of a WOTC credit. The employee must then get certified with IRS form 8850. This is to be filled out and submitted by the employer. Submit forms to your state workforce agency within 28 days after the new hire start date. From there, you'd be waiting for something called a determination letter. This will let you know and indicate that your employee is indeed qualified for a WOTC credit. The employee must work at least 120 to 400 hours within a full year starting at their hiring date. This will determine the WOTC credit amount. You claim your credit at the end of the year via IRS form 5884. Tax-exempt organizations will use IRS form 5884C. Please note you must still deduct net wages paid. Here are a few quick links. The state workforce agency highlighted here is in California, but please note the full directory right below. WOTC resources will be the center column, and all the IRS tax forms we spoke about earlier will be on the far right. Please note the ETA forms discussed earlier will be found in the WOTC certification page link. Thank you for joining me and learning a little bit more about the WOTC certification page. Alliance for Workforce Development is in 6 counties. However, I've just included my office in Chico, California. Please look for us in Butte, Lassen, Sierra, Plumas, Modoc, and Nevada. We can help with a whole bunch, most notably recruitment and wage reimbursement opportunities. Thank you so much for joining me, and I genuinely hope to see you in the future.